If you ever had the unfortunate ability to use Game Jolt and decided to look at the Undertale section, the first thing you'd see is the high quality stuff like Delta Traveler, Undertale Yellow, TS Underswap, and for some fucking reason a furry fan game. You know, all of those high quality fan games that are so good they remind you of Spamton with how close they manage to touch your heart-shaped object, yada yada yada. People have talent and use it to have a job. In the Big 26 we get it. This video isn't about praising people in the UTC who have talent, it's about how there's almost barely any fan games to play, and how literally 99% of Undertale fan games start off with a demo and get cancelled 3 months later. Okay, so imagine doing a coin flip where if you land on heads, the fan game you click will be cancelled or unfinished, but instead of it being a 50-50, it's more like an 80% chance of it being heads. Well, that's how checking out the fan game you see on the Undertale section of Game Jolt feels. Haha, get it, that's why the chapter is called the Canned Unfinishedness, you're supposed to laugh. Every month or so when I choose to look at Undertale fan games, I find one that looks promising, surprisingly, just for me to see that, oh, it's been cancelled or hasn't gotten a devlog for 6 years. It's what's making me check fan games so infrequently. It's discouraging to see a fan game with potential get no update for years. It certainly feels like developers could hand their ownership to someone else, but that argument can quickly fall flat when you take into account that like the same 5 people work on almost every popular fan game, which is also the main reason fan games get cancelled. Too little people that are actually likable and susceptible into a community work on too much fan games, which leads me into my next segment. If you had asked me to describe Undertale fan games with any achievement from any game, I'd probably say Cycles from Geometry Dash or the Cycle from TF2, because on my left pinky toe, every Undertale fan game goes through the same process and it feels like a goddamn trollface video. Step 1. Create cool fan game. Step 2. Start making progress. Step 3. Someone on your team gets exposed or you lose motivation. Step 4. Uh-oh, fan game cancelled, or uh-oh, no more updates forever, so you have no idea what happened to the game. LOLXD, bye! I swear this is the exact same process, except some fan games skip step 3. It's the same cycle over and over again, and it mind boggles me how these developers don't realize they can't have the same 5 people and the same 3 teams working on every upcoming fan game. But run around, kid, it'd be a crime. For me not to mention why these developers feel so much peer pressure and stress to finish their fan games. That's all thanks to... I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. After the communities of gore websites and the Loud House, the UTC is right behind. Don't get me wrong, while I was in it, it was mostly nice. But giving someone a cookie with a needle in it over friends isn't very normal. Like, I don't like the ship myself. I find it pedophilic. But come on, man, trying to assassinate someone in public over that, like just street dog them over the internet or slap them Will Smith style or something. No need to try and murder them, especially in broad daylight. I'm getting off track, I'll get straight to the point. Developers are humans. Wow, yeah, you know, like from Undertale, the thing Friskies, yeah, they exist in real life. Developers are those things, they're humans, yes? They have rights and feelings. But some of you very clearly don't understand that. Hopefully none of you are in my community if you don't understand basic human rights. This also applies to how people treat challenge runners, but that's another topic for another video. Seriously, what are you guys thinking when you see a fan game in development? Do you think the developer just a jerk off while mod and then suddenly decide, oh, it's time to start developing my fan game? No, every part of development takes time and dedication. These developers work hard and frequently, but they're humans, FYI. I know we're all depressed because Undertale Yellow came out 2 years ago and nothing of similar quality is coming in quite a bit, but before you call someone an IRL sans, aka a lazy piece of shit, just remember they have their own personal lives and responsibilities. But I can't fight night for them all too much. They've also been notorious for, not staying in their own age lane. Like a very smart person named Bis, I think you pronounce it, said, I swear to God, it's like there's a DD virus or something. Like, why the hell has it been predator after predator? And I've never heard truer words, Bis said. I can cut these developers some slack about not making games super fast. Everyone can. But what no one can, normal at least, is turn a blind eye to these developers diddling children. It's not the only bad thing. I was considering naming this section Last and Greed, because I intend to go with a more serious setting for this video. What was I thinking and plumbing, bro? Because of a certain someone charging money for the assets of a free fan project for a paid game. Look, nothing against Tyree, but come on, dog. Charging money for an FLP and saying you wanted to bang a dog? Like, what are we doing here? It feels like almost every big developer is a degenerate or a pedophile. Or both. I can't blame you developers for not wanting to make a fan game, considering what making too much fan games does to people. Like, why is there a war between Ari, Halo Boy, and fucking Sega Sonic of all people? It isn't just the lack of developers that's killing fan games, it's the fact that already well-known ones are warring with each other. It's why I plan to name this section Civil Wars 2.0. But hey. With how I'm describing the UTC, you might think the average Undertale fan is worse than Hitler, but it isn't the case. There's a lot of people in the UTC that are skilled, nice, polite, etc. You get the gist. I mean, Sealed Gaming recently hid the entirety of true pacifists, which wasn't meant to be possible. That's pretty impressive. And there's a lot of other content creators that make Undertale-related content way better than mine. You should watch them instead of me anyways. Hey, dumbass, can't you see the video duration bar? It's gonna end soon. Go watch something better like Green Man San, or Sibbles, or Shay. Oh wait. You know what? Just scram, shoo, leave!